This is a grass sandal, handmade from grass, from a woman in Thailand. She was in her 50s, and I looked at her feet, and they were so tiny compared to mine. I have big feet, size 13. Hers were like a fourth that size, if that. And she had these on, and I asked her if I could buy them from her. Well, she actually took them off her feet, her petite little feet, and gave them to me, her grass sandals. And the reason I wanted her sandals was because I wanted to show people back in America how different I was physically from so much of the world. I was so much taller than most of the world. There were places where I walked where the people only came up to my waist, and they were so tiny. And there were places I walked where, and I'm not exaggerating, not at all. This is where literally thousands of people came out of the woods and the jungle and the whatever, the villages, the surrounding villages, to meet this stranger who just showed up out of nowhere amongst them. They came to see the color of my hair, the color of my skin. I can remember how difficult it was to take a bath in some of these places because everybody took their baths outside by a well or in a creek or a river or an irrigation ditch or something like that. And when I would try to do the same, hundreds of people would come to watch me take a bath. I remember kids commenting on how white my skin was. They couldn't believe I was alive and yet had such white skin. They couldn't believe the color of the hair on my arms and legs. Kids would come up to me by the dozens while I'm trying to take a bath, dressed in just my underwear, and they would try to pull the hair off my arms and legs. It was painful. It was a reminder to me, as much as anything, of how vastly different I looked from a lot of the world.